Yesterday, in the dead of night, an attempt was made on the king's life. Cowardly as they are, they vaulted their assault while I slumbered. I awoke to the news that my kingdom had been ripped out from underneath me by an Indian menace with whom I must do battle in order to regain my throne. This Indian fought valiantly, attacking primarily through means of psychological devastation, reading off the same policy from his scroll again and again and again and again. I thought perhaps there was no way that I would breach his defenses, until I explained to him the reason I had been impeached was because of boobs, a subject for which he had great sympathy. And just like that, the king is back. And a valuable lesson is to be learned by all those who oppose me. If you wish to take a shot at the Pale King, don't send a horny Indian. And because I have been minorly inconvenienced, I shall punish Johnny Geiger. Okay, let's start with the 9 Club. Let's see what these guys are saying. Honestly, man, we love Johnny Geiger, man. He's underrated, man.
Rodney Mullen got the Rodney Mullen skills.
He got the Rodney Mullen skills.
Johnny Geiger.
Oh, this should be an interesting one.
Yeah, Johnny Geiger. Still.
What is this fit, bro? You can't wear a fucking gray hat with a gray hoodie unless you're Stevie Williams. LRG, how about DGK? Kelly Hart.
Still here. Street Park 2025 on Johnny Geiger.
Wow, does fucking Chris Roberts actually just crushes Monster Energy Zeros on stream? What's he got in the other one there? What do you think's in that one? Some whiskey? Look at all the logos these fucking guys have on screen. Holy shit. 9 Club, Warble, Monster, 9 Club, 9 Club, 9 Club, Heroin, Girl, Chocolate, Skull Candy. My brain is overstimulated with branding.
He comes out with a part like every year. Man, maybe not every year. I don't know. I've been following Johnny for a little while now.
He does.
And what's that sound in the background? Is that an air conditioner? Is that a fan? Come on, Roger. Roger's back there. He's supposed to be EQing everything. And I can hear this. It sounds like the 9 Club is taking place on a cruise. You guys hear that?
He does tricks that no one. It's like some Rodney Mullen type shit.
He's insane, dude. Yeah. I think he did a video that.
Get that little Tony Hawk bobblehead. Ew. It's a disgusting representation of Tony Hawk. Oh, we got the Element and the AG1 branding, electrolyte drinks. Are they still getting that AG1 money? Golf with flavor. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait. Actually, go back to that real quick. Was you riding a Revive board in Braille shoes? So I don't really know much about that whole.
So
I know.
Why are you calling it out then, Kelly? Yeah, he's sponsored by both evil YouTube mega corporations. God, please just watch the part. Let's give it a few more minutes. I'm enjoying hanging out with my BFFLs.
I don't know. So they made Braille shoes, and you could ride for Braille and Revive?
Yes, well, Braille shoes, yeah.
But they're both YouTube channels, right?
Right.
Okay.
But he doesn't ride for Braille shoes anymore.
I did see that.
Because it's a whole thing.
You're supposed to know this, Kelly. You're a fucking YouTuber yourself, man. Come on.
With Braille.
Okay.
That was buttery, Johnny.
But what about this trick?
Now, what do you call this?
Placement, bro.
Because he's about to get under that thing.
This the part that I like the most.
What's the part you like the most?
Because he's about to get under that thing.
Nolly back big.
He is, look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Underflip.
There he is. Getting under that thing. Oh, that was a crazy
How
trick.
many tries would that take?
Bigger spin.
I think we've probably seen the highlight already. So I'll just watch the part now. Woo! Yes! That was butter. Yep. Hospital flip, no slide. I don't know what the fuck this was supposed to be. How this even remotely constitutes a clip. This isn't even a street part. This is a street spot. This would have been dumb on a street spot. And then what is this? I mean, I got it. Are the 9 Club guys going to say anything about him rolling into the wood chips in slow motion? That wasn't even connected to the last clip, by the way.
Julio De La Cruz.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Who the
Julio
fuck is
could do
that? Joey, you should know Julio. Well, I don't. The only Julio I know is Adon Julio. You guys should have seen that one come from a mile away. Oh! Okay, don't flip Caspa. Okay, yes.
Rampage. Invincible.
I mean, the sound, the vocals are like what it feels like watching a Johnny Geiger part. Just groans of agony. Oh, yes. Who's the musical artist? Whoa, buttery.
What the Sigma?
Varial flip. Rewind. Midair Casper Flamingo. Into Nollie board slide. No way. No way. Look at this line. Double tray flip, hang 10, flamingo, Casper, hospital flip, back to regular rewind. Stomp.
Perfect.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the flat bar and we're going to do a nollie lip slide. You just start with the most technical ass backwards flat ground trick, and then you just do the dumbest fucking the easiest rail trick. Pop out though, facts. You're right. You're right. He did pop out though. You're right. I should put some respect on this trick. Look at that Braille branding everywhere. 1, 2, 3. Revive, Ace Trucks. So much marketing in this skateboarding business. Okay, that was ass. Oh! We're lucky that Johnny Geiger's stuck in Zurich and he can't afford to fly out of here, Tyshawn, or else it would be Johnny Geiger doing a nollie pop shove over 3 Louis Vuitton. You're lucky this guy's stuck in this miserable third world country of Switzerland. Oh! But yeah, I like how the soundtrack is like a fucking truck advertisement too. Let that sink in. Woo! Oh! Oh!
Bruh, 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 bruh.
I can't believe you've done this.
What? That was straight up awesome sauce, bros. Okay, all right. Jesus. Okay, well, we're going to pretend like that never happened and go back to this epic Johnny Geiger replay, this Johnny Geiger 9 Club replay. Woo! This Native American chants. If you showed this to a Native American, you'd blow the feather right out of their headband. Wow! That was awesome. It's outside of IKEA here. Yes! Look at him hit the Yuto freeze. Don't hurt him now, Johnny! No! Johnny Geiger giveth and Johnny Geiger taketh away. Is there like a monologue after this? Okay. I was like, I pray to God there's 9 minutes of Johnny Geiger bangers. But no, it's the usual YouTuber formula. So guys, that was my street pot. What do you think? Do you guys like it? Or not really? Let me know. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Wow, this shit ends faster than I thought. Better cherish this. Nice. Ooh, little tray bomb. Okay. Holy fuck, Johnny. That was so... Awful trick. Oh! Fucking stomp the tits out of that late back foot varial heel flip to nose stall. Wow. Yes, sir. Woo! I gotta learn that. Crook inward heel. Oh. Oh no. Such a cool looking trick where you're just frozen in forward flip setup on a manual. Hold! Yeah, he did the shit out of that. Oh, man, you made that one too easy.
No, it's fine. I just didn't think it would be Chinese.
Okay. Dude, you better have brought Windex with you. Do you guys see this? How many times Johnny Geiger put his filthy mitts all over this glass here? That's all Johnny Geiger oil right here. Joe, do your parents ask if you plan to have kids soon? You're getting older. It will be good for our community too. Joe, I'll let you get me pregnant. Judge Holden? Okay, well, apparently I'm assuming you're a man because you're in this stream watching me live react to Johnny Geiger street footage. Apparently, I think in China, they just did the first they created a human life with no females. So, I mean, that might be the avenue to the Pale Prince. I can combine my sperm with all of the sperm, all 678 of my Twitch chat viewers, and we can put it all in a blender and then send it to Wuhan. they can produce a super Twitch chat baby. It'll be the smartest human of all time. All right, yeah, look at that. Dirty Johnny. I could probably do that. Nice. Yes. Wow. He stomped that shit. Dude, sometimes Johnny really stomps these things. Look at that. He made that shit look too easy. This, guys, be honest. This is better than Carl Aiken's footage. Oh, what's he got now? Oh my god! Holy fuck. Back 50? Pressure flip manual? Wow. A little shut out. Can we get the sunglasses off the goddamn ledge? Nice trick, though. Okay. What now? Oh! That was ass. I'm getting horned up watching Johnny Geiger. What is this? In the rain, too? He could have easily slipped and hurt himself. Look at all these little cottages in the background. There's Johnny again in the town square inventing new tricks. Okay, foot down. Oh. Okay, there's that back foot varial thing. So this is a no comply back foot laser. Double laser. Holy fucking fuck. Right in front of the misty mountaintop. That's where Johnny lives, up at the top here. He's the king of his village.
Damn,
son. Damn, son. Where'd you find those Braille shoes? Look at that. He's really gripping the fuck out of those, man. It looks like Kermit the Frog's mouth. Yeah. Oh my god, he's so good. This is a skate park clip. Wow, that looked so stupid from this angle. Yes. Johnny Geiger, consider this your official invitation to be the first pro rider for Dungeon Skateboards. I'm gonna send you an Instagram DM. You have to live at my house, though. I won't charge you rent, but you have to vlog every day. We're gonna get you on a Dan Corrigan style schedule.
Okay, that was my street part, and please stay here. There's gonna be more street footage.
Please stay here. All right, that's the problem. As soon as Johnny starts opening his fucking mouth. Soon as Johnny opens his mouth, okay, guys, that's my street part. Now, please do not click off the video. I have another 8 minutes of me speaking before I have concluded the runtime of my upload. So please do not move. I know that I am titling this Johnny Geiger Still Here Street Part, and it's actually called Still Here because after all the skateboarding happens, you know who is still here? Me, Johnny Geiger. You watch Johnny Geiger, you get up to go pee once the street part's over. Damn. That was a sick-ass video part. I'll give it to him.
And there's gonna be an update on future of this channel. It's got a lot of information.
Holy shit, he's still here. No, I'll hear him out though. I'll hear him out. He deserves our attention after some of these tricks.
And please stay here. There's gonna be more screen footage. And there's gonna be an update on future of this channel. I got a lot of information to share.
What's up with all these Johnny Geiger updates? I feel like Johnny Geiger's doing nothing but updating. Shoe sponsor update, another street part. Oh, and it's him talking. This is goodbye. There's too many channel updates here, Johnny. Wow, that's a fucking fire tee.
It is worthy your attention. So, as you probably know, I've been meaning to drop this part in 24, now it's 25. I got good excuses, I got amazing excuses. The past year had been insanely tough. It took up all of my energy. I probably would quit right now. I mean, not quitting skating, but making like
Come on,
videos.
Johnny, be positive. All right, peasants, so this next part is the Pale King reacting to Johnny Geiger, reacting to the 9 Club, reacting to Johnny Geiger's street part. This is what I like to call a nuclear reaction.
Today, we're gonna review the 9 Club reviewing my latest street part.
And I'm gonna review your review of the 9 Club reviewing your street part, Johnny Geiger.
Warning. Nuking is now legal worldwide.
There's nothing you can fucking do about it. You think I'm gonna be stopped by a man with a glowing red microphone? And by the way, Johnny, you're always telling everybody how, oh, I have no money. Well, how did you afford this incredible new studio then? This is more high budget. Look at my shit. You can't even see me. Where's all this money come from, Johnny? I have half a mind to say that I don't even believe you. I think Johnny Geiger's house is built on like a big oil deposit.
2025
or maybe some minerals.
Welcome to the future, guys. I've been a fan of the show. I've been watching many episodes and I cannot believe that they reviewed my part, that I'm getting this recognition from like legendary skaters.
Jerron Wilson, Kelly Hart, Chris Roberts. Let's be honest, guys, who has had a bigger impact on your life? Any of those 3 dudes or Johnny Geiger? Who is more of a legend in your eyes? I don't know a single trick Jerron Wilson's ever done.
I'm overwhelmed. Don't know how to deal with this. Okay, let's dive into this. Here we go.
Johnny Geiger Still Here Street Part 2025 on Johnny Geiger's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't know why I named it this way.
I feel like he comes out with a part like every year. Man.
Dude, he's all nervous. Why does everyone have the personality of an ironing board? I'll tell you what, and I'll play the video in a second. Sorry for pausing so much. The skateboarding, it divides itself into 2 sections. The real ass, and then you have like the fake psychos. And YouTube attracts all the fake psychos. That's why skateboard YouTube is the way that it is. Here we go.
I mean, we're just going to start off with it.
That's for sure. Rodney Mullen did that one, right?
Right?
Actually, Rodney Mullen never do this trick. Rodney do the barrel flip version.
Actually, he did like the backside variation of the trick, like back 5-0 finger varial heel flip out. But frontside, I've never seen him doing. I've actually never seen anybody.
I am the first guy ever to do this.
Doing the trick.
I invent this trick, maybe you can call it that.
Might be never been done. Maybe.
Because he's about to get under that thing.
Did you get that thing oiled down, Johnny? This is the part I like the most. When I put this long, hard revive board on your back.
Pause right here now. I think it took around 80 to 100 tries. The trick we're seeing here is like an ollie nerd, bigger flip, Nerd flips are super technical, exotic. Actually, it feels terrible to set up your foot that way. And it's a whole new set of movement to have to learn for your back foot to get on your board and make it flip. So, yeah.
So basically what I have done is super epic. Nobody ever do this trick besides me, probably. It might be first guy, who knows?
Who else does underflips?
Rodney.
Yeah.
No.
It's some sort of underflip, but I never
You can tell, you could tell that every time they bring up Rodney Mullen, it's just building up his rage meter. Every time they talk about Rodney.
seen Rodney doing any kind of nerd.
You see, he's pissed. Actually, Rodney never know about this one. This is all Johnny Geiger, bitch.
Of underflip, but I've never seen Rodney doing any kind of nerd flip variation.
And Rodney is a pussy.
See, it's funny you see that and you're like, oh, very big.
Oh, Geiger can do basic tricks.
Geiger. I'm going to start referring to myself in third person by my last name as if I'm some sort of president, like Trump or Obama
Oh,
or Biden.
Oh, Geiger can do
President
basic tricks.
Johnny Geiger.
Yeah, sometimes. I just go.
All right, I'm not going to lie, guys. I had 4 tacos last night from a really suspicious...
My nuts were running on empty, dangerously so. Speak
Oh
clearly.
my God, I hate
for the
this
most
guy.
part. Overall, I think most people will be able to pick up on pretty much.
Shut the fuck up. Doing you next after Johnny, buddy.
People call this hospital flip. It's more
Don't approve of this name.
accurate, but I'm also on the Casper side on this discussion.
This discussion. Who is having this discussion, Johnny? Who is discussing this? You and Levi Loffelberger?
Bruh.
Yeah, the Casper. There's something that happened right there.
Ooh,
Very astute, Geron.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, dude.
Nice. Nolly
that?
Casper flip nose slide.
That's, man.
Is that wood?
It looks like wood.
Did he
It's like the
slide?
I was so bad at sliding on this one that he thought it was a stall. to my apology, that ledge slid like terrible. We don't
Blame
have a
the
lot of
ledge.
ledges in
Blame the
surroundings
ledge.
of, like,
This ledge looks perfect to me, guys. What do you guys think about this ledge? Best ledge in the village.
we don't have a lot of ledges.
I don't
in
believe him.
surroundings of like
I believe that if I booked a ticket to Switzerland and I caked this thing up, I'd be nose sliding it all day.
2 hours drives. So I take what I can get.
So make the drive, Johnny, if this ledge isn't good enough, or watch a Ben DeGrosse ledge tutorial and build your own fucking ledge. Oh, this ledge actually don't slide too good, but you know, if you take me to a ledge with sliding good, I can do this trick very well. This is not why we tune in, Johnny. We don't want to hear you making fucking excuses about why your nose slide didn't go, man.
in the surroundings of like 2 hours drive.
So drive.
So I take what I can get, and that is my excuse.
Not
that this
acceptable.
was almost
Excuse
stalled.
not
Just a few
accepted.
inches slide. It's also a very tall ledge.
Oh my God. Okay, so the ledges are too far. The good ledges are too far. This ledge doesn't slide, and also it's too tall anyway. Well, that begs the question, Johnny. Why did you even fucking bother? Stop blaming the ledge. You're a ledge blamer. You got one tiny little piece of criticism, and it sent you spiraling. Johnny's spiraling over Geron saying he did a stall.
And yeah, welcome to Swiss countryside skate spots. Forces you to skate creative, I guess.
Creative? I don't think so. Listen, Johnny, just admit it. Just say, all you have to do, Johnny, is say, you know what? Jaron Wilson, great point. Next time I do a better slide. Blame the ledge for being too tall. Blame the good ledges for being too far away. Blame the ledge for not sliding. You're the one who tried to slide on the ledge that doesn't slide and that's too tall, and then you got a suboptimal result. And now you're blaming everybody. That's unbecoming, Johnny Geiger. Unbecoming. You know, here's the thing. This is the advantage that Johnny has, is that his viewers won't understand that what he's doing right now is very manipulative, and he's evading responsibility for his shitty nose slide. But his viewers don't understand that because he has this funny accent. That's how Johnny Geiger is able to get away with all of this egomaniacal behavior.
Countryside skate spots. Forces you to skate.
Skate park clip and bad.
Like that double flip truck stand was one of the scariest trick of the entire part.
Okay. I guess a trick he did on flat was one of the scariest tricks apart. Look on Jenkum, big titties. Okay, all right, let's see. Righteous set. Some people think it's crazy that I drank 16 loads out of a wine glass. That's how it felt watching that goddamn edgelord video. I'm not going to let the devil distract me right now from my new obsession, Johnny Geiger. Yeah, there's all these forces in skateboarding trying to bring a real dark and sinister energy into our lives when we're just trying to relax, sit back, and enjoy some good old-fashioned, pure 9 Club reviewing Johnny Geiger content.
Where does he live in?
Switzerland?
Switzerland?
Actually, no. I live in Liechtenstein, which is right next to Switzerland. It's also a country.
That's where Johnny Geiger lives. Where does he live? Switzerland? Actually, no. I live on this little dot here in the red circle. They calling this Liechtenstein. Where I come from, we call this Liechtenstein. And guess what? We don't have a single good ledge. We have not one skateable ledge in Liechtenstein. This is #1 ledge in Liechtenstein. And it's too tall, does not slide. Dude, this looks so fucking conquerable. Why aren't we conquering Liechtenstein? This Liechtenstein looks like you could cut it out with a big saw and then lift it up with a nice like Black Hawk helicopter and drop it off in the United States. Fuck Canada. Let's make Liechtenstein the 51st state of the United States of America. And then, Johnny, we'll drop you off right next to Southern California and you can have all the access to buttery ass ledges and schoolyards. Could you imagine if instead of in Liechtenstein, we got Johnny Geiger in the Los Angeles Unified School District? Fun fact, Liechtenstein's army in World War II had 81 men.
But not a lot of people know Liechtenstein, but...
No shit. I thought Liechtenstein was made up. I thought that's where Dracula was from.
Switzerland. It's also a country. But not a lot of people know Liechtenstein.
Not many people familiar with the village of Liechtenstein, unfortunately. Very sad, because we have actually a lot of great culture. You know, only one man in the village cuts hair, and he give everybody the same haircut. So I don't choose this haircut, but living in Liechtenstein, only so many options you have.
It's wooden though, but
Damn.
In a line.
In a line, dude. How is somebody like Chris Roberts still falling for the in a line fallacy? It's like, oh, something is impressive as long as it is done in a line. Okay, what about the second trick that he does?
Yeah.
Flat bar spot?
Is it still impressive if that's the line? Do we still get to say in a line if he does nollie lip on a flat bar on the ground? I think we got to cut that out of our vocabularies. In a line, he didn't even do it second. That's the crazy part. He just did it on flat.
Damn.
In a line.
Yeah.
Flat bar spot?
So that's what's really amazing and fascinating to me about Johnny Geiger is he does these nerd flips, all these exotic tricks. But he has like a skate IQ of -800, where he's like, this is cool line for me to do. Yes. And I do it in this order.
Yeah, one of the few rail tricks that the guy does.
That Geiger does? He's doing it again. That Geiger does. The legend, President Johnny Geiger.
What is it? Yeah, what?
The ground at this spot.
Yes, the ground very hard to do nollie lip slide on it. What is this, another skate park?
Like 2 tricks that I know I can do, but still, in a line, it always...
That's so funny. In Liechtenstein, they only have wooden ledges.
Tastes like...
The ground looks like...
Yeah, it's Pebble Tech.
Yeah, why doesn't he just angle iron all of these ledges? Fuck it. You have my permission. If that's what you were waiting for, to see if it would be allowed. Actually, we don't have metal yet in Liechtenstein. We build all the house from bricks and wood. So if we have big storm, many people lose their homes.
Sure.
One of the few spots out of the country. This is in Takasaki, Japan.
What?
Your trick.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at
I
that.
love Japan.
Ooh, look at that.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Best trick ever.
That's a lot of precision right there.
That is a hell of a hat trick.
9 Club's audio is fucking terrible.
World.
That is a.
I think they must have like fans running, and then they tested like you can't hear these fans. There's no way they hear these fans. And on the recording, you can hear the fans.
Such variety of
Oh, that trick was so bad. Johnny Geiger, it is with a heavy heart that I sentence you to 3 weeks in the dungeon with no water. Fakey Ollie Smith grind front big spin out. Very dishonorable.
Yeah.
Like looks weird.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Not like
I just gotta say, watching this back, yeah, I'm shitting on Johnny a lot for the stuff that he does, but I also give him props when he does some epic shit. The 9 Club guys like don't give a fuck about anything. Like Johnny would do this epic late backflip varial heel nose stall, and they don't even have a fucking comment about it. Unquestionably, I'm like 10,000 times bigger of a Johnny Geiger fan than all 3 of the 9 Club guys put together. I'm the #1 Johnny Geiger fan on the internet.
it's bad, but you're like throwing like, whoa, was that just
He's showing he's versatile.
Yeah, was that
What? These are the Johnny Geiger pros?
I was pretty hyped on that trick. Should go back to that spot and try some.
Absolutely. All right.
Ooh, that's
tasteful.
Rodney for days.
Oh, don't say the R word around Johnny Geiger. Look at his face. How about Kelly Hart? How about I take my braille shoe and the revive board, I shove it up your ass, huh? How about that, Kelly Hart? How about I humiliate you in front of everybody on the 9 Club? How about I physically overpower you and I teach you how we teach a little boy a lesson in Liechtenstein. I do on you, Kelly Hart. You see a little side eye? He hates it.
Whoa.
Oh,
my
heel
God.
flip.
He didn't even, you know what's crazy? He didn't even say anything.
That's Rodney for days.
Look at him. No word, just looks at the camera. Fuck your mother, Kelly Hart,
Now
bitch.
more heel.
Yeah.
Crookie.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that with a
Manual
response.
heel flip dolphin or dolphin heel. Well, I don't know what you call it.
He did that.
I don't know what that thing was.
Because it's the same thing as a dolphin flip, but the heel.
Okay, stop right here. Dolphin heel. You're right.
I'm glad you catch that.
I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you did point this out. I showed this to some before I released it, and they were like, "Oh, many dolphin flip out," and I was like, "No."
No.
Dolphin heel flip out is
Very
much
technical.
more technical.
Much more technical.
Actually, never seen anybody else doing that trick. So
Good dude.
thank you.
That was
That was
wet.
pretty good too.
That was
It's a
Thank you.
quick flip.
Oh, he loves the compliments.
Yeah, I should have added something into this pole jam. But yeah, filming lines, I'm feeling extra bad.
Yeah, his lines are always just like flat ground trick and then something real simple. Stalkers are coming after my children and Reddit is enabling them. Okay, well, log off for a while, man.
Yeah, that's my excuse.
Oh my God. Do you think that was on purpose?
Oh no, my favorite trick in
Please
the
stay, I'm
part.
not sure.
Brzezinski.
Yeah.
Right there. Manual into a wall, push back.
Look, he does that little smirk every time they compare him to somebody. And in his head, you know what he's thinking. He's like, nobody is like the Geiger. When it comes to the Geiger, there is only one.
Brzezinski.
Yeah.
Right there. Manual into a wall.
You bring up this Joy Brzezinski, but I'm much better than Joy Brzezinski.
Push back.
Joy Brzezinski, he never come to Liechtenstein and put both hands on this glass wall.
Fakey
And
Only
he-
Geiger
he
do
probably
this.
did just that.
Wall push. I guess I gotta say right here, the inspiration of this,
It's not Joy Brzezinski.
and I do stuff like that because I lack like many pads. The best out of this whatever spot, like no other friends of mine would be skating that spot. That's where you have to work with the cards you've been dealt with.
Don't
So,
worry,
yeah.
we're gonna airdrop Liechtenstein into California shortly, Johnny.
Creativity
You won't have to skate that shitty thing any longer.
is
Who's the richest man in Liechtenstein? Who is the richest man in Liechtenstein? How about kill it hard? How about I take my braille shoe and the revive board and shove it up in your ass? Huh? Come on, GH, you're better than this. Am I better? Am I better than this?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I think a lot of you guys have this idea of me that I'm like some noble person. No, any like, you know, high effort video that I do with a investigative twist on it, that's not what I really want to be doing. All I want to be doing is looking at Johnny Geiger doing bullshit in Liechtenstein. As far as am I better than this? No. And I would like more of this from Johnny Geiger, please. Where you're saying we're punching down. We love punching down on Johnny Geiger. Let's see. Let's see. Liechtenstein on world map. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, this perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Because I just need to prove a point here. I had an intuition. Here we go. So as you can see, Liechtenstein is here. Line here. That's perfect. Red line. All right. That's Liechtenstein. Boom. Perfect horizontal line. And then we're here. So technically, we're not punching down. We're punching up. As proven by this chart. Debunked. Let's continue.
Beebles Park, there was that bench. I was doing bonk.
No one cares about you, Chris.
Like,
I only want to hear about Johnny.
Doing it. The spots do look really fun. To skate.
My God.
Wow. That was
like,
oh, dude, Kelly just pissed him off. Kelly said the spots look fun to skate. Johnny's not going to like this.
maybe they look, but a lot of them are terrible.
In reality, skateboarding in Liechtenstein is similar to American torture technique known as waterboarding.
Run up for this spot is like 2 meters. I don't know what's that in feet, like 6
4 miles
feet, but it's not a great run up.
This ledge is perfect. Why don't you no slide this fucking... Dude, Johnny, you are so full of crap. It's not in Liechtenstein. It is not... How do you know off market? Are you Liechtenese? Lichtenese nuts. That was kind of a disappointing trick for Johnny Geiger. I'm not gonna lie. Double flip out of that, Johnny.
Flip section.
Yeah, he did that.
See, he can do the casual, random, basic.
What a terrible line.
Really good as well.
Yeah.
That's what's awesome.
Thank you. Actually, on this one, I've been asking a friend, like, should I double flip out of it?
Yes!
He was like, nah, you landed it, like, really good. Like, just go with it. And I was like, okay, I go with it. If you say so, I go with it.
Johnny Geiger, do you think that you have 729,000 subscribers because of a single flip out?
Another Joey Brzezinski.
That is a...
What the
do that?
That was awesome.
What was that?
That is a back foot laser double heel foot plant. That is a back foot laser double heel foot plant.
That's... you wouldn't know about that one.
Fun trick. Very fun trick.
Very fun.
That was awesome.
You probably cannot do.
I don't mind this kind of stuff.
Skate park clip. Is that Jamie Griff in the background?
Yeah,
Whoa!
Oh my God! I've never seen that.
Primo thing.
Casper, shove it to Casper.
Casper, shove it to Casper? What the fuck? Who thinks this is that? Does Kelly think this is a Casper?
Primo thing.
Casper, shove it to Casper.
It's like no idea what the trick is. Johnny is like, these people do not respect the freestyle.
Primo.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, primo. Yeah, kickflip, primo slide. Shove to heel flip, primo side. I did.
He did that perfect.
Sick. That was pretty sick. I hope this is another angle of it.
I don't know
Awesome.
how to deal with this huge amount of compliment.
It's funny, I don't know how to deal with this huge amount of compliment. I was getting the feeling it wasn't enough for him.
Wow.
Nice,
that was
Johnny.
cool.
That was nuts.
He did that pretty good.
If you want to support this and maybe even out,
I'm subbing. Iconic shoe
sponsor
tier.
Like